Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and welcome to issue 15 of Build the Iconic Ford Falcon XB GT from our good old friends over at Hachette. Now, if you'd like to get this for yourself, build this iconic madmax car along with me, follow this link here all the way to the Hachette website. There's a clickable version below in the description, and you too can be building this beautiful, beautiful Ford Falcon. Just look at her. Oh. Right, let's have a quick scope through the magazine, see what we're up to today. So we've got stage 15, front right seat. We're going to be continuing putting the back part on the seat unit, which is just along the top there for you. And this is where it's going to go in your Ford Falcon, folks, yes. Quite easy to do. You've got a nice little foam insert there that we're going to be dropping in the cavity on the back, and then we're going to be press fitting this back plate onto the rear of the seat. Then we're going to be joining the two halves together using a couple of PSO5 screws, and then you're going to have a nice fully functioning looking seat. And I must admit, I think they've captured that really well. Next up, we have got the European specials, the Henry Ford's personal transport. I remember this because I had one, which was the slope front RS 2000. Yes, oh, look at it. At the time, that was a very sought after car, and now they're worth a few pounds. And I sold mine on. But yeah, iconic cars. I had one of them as well, because that's what I sold on my actually it was that one, actually sold on my RS 2000 to buy the Capri, and it was the 2.8 injection on a D registration from memory, and yeah, it was actually that colour with the pepper pots. And I used to have a bag of builder's sand in the boot, because they used to have a habit, if you went round the corner, the back end used to step out. So you used to always have a bag of builder's sand in the boot as ballast. Strange car, all bonnet, very little compartment. And yeah, they was iconic. Next up, you got the Lancia Lambda, a solid step forwards. The old boy there, look at him, bless him. He is in his element, sat in that. You can see, can't you? Yeah, happy days. Yeah, like it a lot. And then obviously you got the saloon version of it as well. There you go, folks. So that's the magazine done. Just we'll move that to one side, and we'll bring in all of our bits and bobs, folks. So we'll put that just there for the moment. But this is what we've got in our little parts bin this month. The rear section of the seat there, or the seat back, and then you've got your pre-cut shaped bit of foam there. Okay, so from the last issue, this is what we had. You've noticed you've got the same replica there, so you want this facing down, and it'll just drop in there, and it'll end up sitting flush with the seat. So that's what we want. So let's just put that angle in first, like that, and you want it so that it's sat flat like so. So me being me, I like to always leave a message in my little builds. Just a personal thing. I'll do this on most of my builds. I'll just write a little message in there, be it tanks or whatever. I'll just put a little thing in there, and you just close it off, and it's there forevermore. Some people go, why bother? Well, we know it's there. It's just a thing. There you go. We can start pressing that home now. Like that. And then we can just bring that up over the top, just like so. And then sit that just in that recess now. There you go. And that's now pinched that in place. And that's what you want. So you might have to jiggle the back of the rubber just to get it to conform to the edge. But it will go, folks. So don't be disappointed if you have any bits that are not sitting flush. Just manipulate it and it will go. And that's what you're going to end up with. Nice little seat sat in the rebate of the rubber. Like that. Okay. So that's that done. We can now bring the two halves together. We've got a couple of PS05 screws there. So we'll grab our oil of oiledness. Like so. Put a screw on the end of the screwdriver there. And we'll put a little drop of oil on it in anticipation. Bump, like so. Right, let's grab our seat unit. You've got little pegs there with little dimples on that'll engage in here, folks, okay? So it's just going to go in like so. It'll only go in the one way. And then we can start feeding a screw in. Just along the edge of my thumb there. And then we can start doing the business with that. And you don't want to over tighten it, but the dimples just give you a little resistance as you're moving the seat around. So it'll almost lock it in position. Good little way of doing it, I must admit. Alright, let's now line this hole up. Just in there. There you go. And then we can just rest that over the back of my hand. And send that home. You just want it to nip the edges first so that you can then start adjusting her. Like that. Okay. So I want it quite tight, but there's still room for that to move. And that is now a seat fully assembled, folks, and ready for putting into the car when we start putting all the car together. You'll probably get little end caps that press on these just to hide the screws, so don't worry about those. But that, I think, is looking pretty damn nice, isn't you? So there you go, folks. That is one of the seats for the Mad Max car. Oh, yes. Let's just try and do that so you can see it. There you go. Look at that. So there you go, folks. So if you'd like this for yourself and want to build along with me, follow this link here. There's a clickable version below. That will take you to the Hachette website, folks, where you can take out a subscription for the iconic Ford Falcon XB GT. Also, if you want to help me out, just click that little festa there. Pop over and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is free. Whilst you're there, just give the bell a ring. That really helps me out, really helps me grow the channel. I really do appreciate it, folks. Until then, stay safe and well. Thanks for coming in and keeping me company. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. Oh, look at it. Oh, beautiful.